Hi Year 3, so yesterday you wrote a summary of chapter 3 which you read last week, and today we're going to carry on reading The Firework Maker's Daughter, and we're going to read chapter 4 which starts on page 59, and we're going to read up to somewhere on page 63. So you can either read along with me or just listen, I don't mind. Chapter 4. Over the noise of the shouts and the struggle there came a sound like a mighty trumpet, and everyone fell still in fear. Chulac was frightened as well, though he knew what it was, for when Hamlet trumpeted, it meant he had nearly lost his temper. I wonder if that's kind of like a human shouting, like an elephant trumpets in anger, like a human might shout in anger. But before anyone could move, the goddess herself spoke. Her voice was soft and low, like the murmur of waves on a beach at night. What is the cause of all this commotion? Stop fighting at once. It is good of you to protect me from embarrassment, High Priest, but I should like to hear from this young man and to see his friend the elephant. Come down to the water, both of you. Chulac looked at Hamlet and saw that the great beast was embarrassed as well. Hamlet stepped through the crowd, being very careful not to tread on anyone's toes, and knelt down next to Chulac on the sand. The slogans daubed on him were very clear in the moonlight. The goddess read them and asked Hamlet to turn around and show off his other side. Eat at Rambashi's jungle grill. Chang loves lotus blossom. I thought I'd wash that one off, Chulac said. I think it's charming, said the goddess, but you mustn't do it any more. Your friend is too wise and noble to be written on, and if he could speak, I'm sure you'd realise that to yourself. And she looked at Chulac in such a way that he knew exactly what she meant, and felt ashamed. However, she went on, I can see that your request is not a frivolous one. Tell me what you seek. We've got a friend, Chulac said eagerly, and she wants to be a firework maker, you see, and she's done all the apprenticeship, but she wants to get some royal sulphur from Razvani, the fire fiend, so as to qualify properly. So she's gone off by herself to Mount Merapi. Only she doesn't know about getting a flask of magic water for protection, and we don't want her to get hurt, so we've come to ask, please, as a great favour, if you could give us some, and then we'll chase after her and see if we can catch her up. The goddess nodded. Your friend has good friends, she said, but Mount Merapi is far away and the journey is dangerous. You had better set off at once and take great care. And, as if she had known what they wanted all this time, she held out a little gourd fastened with a silver clasp. Chulac took it and bowed again, and the orchestra began to play, and the dancers to dance, and when people looked at the lake again, the goddess was gone, though no one had seen her vanish. Before they left, Chulac washed Hamlet clean in the lake. Some of the village children helped, but they didn't help for long, because soon there was something else for them to see. A great cloud of smoke and flames coming from the jungle grill. Oh dear, said Chulac. There goes Uncle Rambashi's latest plan, Hamlet. I could tell that cook was having trouble. I hope he's all right. They're all safe, said Hamlet, and the children are enjoying the fire. Squeals of delight and excitement were coming from the crowd as the roof fell in with the shower of sparks. Buckets of water were being passed from the lake, and Chulac could hear Rambashi saying, What a spectacle! What a splendid sight! Do you know, my boys, that gives me my best idea yet. All we have to do... And I'm going to stop there. So the reason that I'm stopping there is because, to me, I think, I've had a thought about Uncle Rambashi. I think that Uncle Rambashi is really impulsive. Now, for somebody to be impulsive, it means that they do things without giving it much thought. There's not much thought or planning behind it. They just think of something and then want to go ahead and do it. I have that thought because of other stuff that I've read about him. But I'm wondering what you think. Do you agree with me that Uncle Rambashi is impulsive now that you know what impulsive means? Your task today is that you're actually going to write me a letter telling me whether you agree or disagree with me about Uncle Rambashi being described as impulsive. So let me know what you think. Good luck with your task and have a nice rest of your day.